All right, so organisms can be divided into 6 kingdoms. So just to show how the kingdoms work here, we're going to start with the first division. So we have the prokaryotes. So these are the ones that have their DNA kind of a mangly mess in the middle. The eukaryotes are going to have their nice packaged organelles. So DNA is going to be in a nice packaged nucleus like that. Now in the prokaryotes, we have 2 categories. So this one here is our eubacteria. And these ones have a certain type of cell wall that's made out of you don't need to know this, but it's got a certain type of peptidoglycan, which is the material that the cell wall is made from. And these guys are things like the E. coli that lives in your stomach. They're, again, prolific, but very different from the second type of prokaryote. So the second type of prokaryote is the archaebacteria. So these ones are the ones that are found in those deep hydrothermal vents. So these ones are the ones that are using that chemosynthesis. They're the old microbes, possibly the last universal common ancestor is where these ones come from. And they don't have that same material in their cell wall. So that's what differentiates those two in terms of different kingdoms. Now, if we go over to the eukaryotes then, we have the unicellular eukaryotes. And again, most of these are unicellular, not all. These would be things like our euglena here. I've got a little picture of it. Or the paramecium, the amoebas, anything that is in this area. So usually unicellular. These ones are called the protists. So protists are in that category there. If we go over then to the multicellular, we further divide it into no cell wall versus cell wall. If we have no cell walls in our multicellular organisms, that would be us, right, the animals. So this is kingdom Animalia. So we've got a nice little sloth here representing all of the animals. If we go over to the cell wall area, then we've got the ones that photosynthesize. So these would be Plantae. Now these ones have cell walls made up of something called cellulose. So this little purple box was just going to try to help us to indicate that it's made from a different material than the cell wall of the eubacteria. And then if they don't photosynthesize, these ones are the fungi. And so these ones also have a cell wall, but it's made out of a different material. Again, this one's called chitin. So chitin is a very common material in invertebrates and in fungus. So that gives us the 6 kingdoms. So we have the eubacteria, the archaeobacteria. We have the protists, the fungi, the plantae, and the animalia. Now, if we further then kind of go backwards, we can divide these into the domains. So if we look at the domains, it's the bacteria domain would be here. So that's here, including the eubacteria. The archaea domain includes the archaeobacteria. And then the eukarya is, as you can see, comes from eukaryote, is the domain that includes all of the kind of these ones here.